Hello, dear Aquarius. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. This is a reading for the next 3 months. So for the next quarter of the year. Now this message obviously will be important for you when you receive it. So dear Aquarius, take the messages as they resonate. And this is a divine spread. It's a general spread. I'm reading for a lot of people. 2 cards just fell through. 2 of Wands and the Hierophant. So it could be a decision concerning a marriage, a commitment, a meeting where religion is concerned. 2 of Wands is usually you're dealing with a foreigner, someone that could be from another part of the world. Could also be that there is a communion with a foreigner. Okay, but it's a decision as well. So decision concerning your commitments, your marriage, your traditions, Taurus. So let's see as I'm taking the divine spread. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Divine Feminine, Venus. Divine Masculine must watch their Mars. And your North Node. So where is your North Node facing in your own personal birth chart? If you are familiar with it, if it's not, wow. If it's not Aquarius, your North Node, then do watch where your North Node is facing. So there's been a lot of love here. Someone maybe hasn't been putting enough work into this. The Divine Feminine may have been putting in the work. This could be a mother and a child, but there's a very strong connection here. Now, I'm not reading reversals. Whatever it is, I do see here the Ten of Swords, which does speak of deception, maybe an ending, dear Aquarius. Those of you that are married to the Empress, now you could be the Empress yourself as well. But remember that the Sun card is a card of healing and a card of clarity, but it's also a card of true love. I usually do see this card, the Sun in the Morgan Greer, as very much the soulmate card. So let's see what's going on, Archangels, regarding Aquarius, April, May, and June. What's at the foundation? Yeah. It's been heavy. It's been a burden. So you have been dealing with a lot. Some of you, maybe even work has been really tough. Maybe the Empress can speak of finances, right? Maybe something that you've created, there's a bit of a block there, or a new chapter beginning as you need to leave the old and move towards the new. Aquarius, just mentioning on that note that we are in eclipse energies in April, May, and June. So, what is hidden from you? 3 of Pentacles, which says things will be fine concerning work. Okay? But the 3 of Pentacles also speaks of expansion and growth. Let's see in the recent past. We've got the Emperor. And the Emperor can be Aries, Taurus. I do many times see it as your energy. What's going on in the now? Page of Pentacles. So starting off small. Now remember, the Emperor can mean he's a leader, he's an entrepreneur, he's a father. Okay, what's crowning you? Yeah, exactly. Now, in relation to Capricorn, dear Aquarius, yes, you did. Capricorn did show up. Aquarius did show up in the Capricorn reading. Now, what's on your mind is the limitations, the restriction, maybe even something that you feel is very hard for you. This is what is circling around in your mind. Now, we know that the devil can also speak of a very strong sexual connection, but it's very magnetic, and it's a cycle maybe that you've had trouble with, or maybe even a situation, a karmic situation that you've been dealing with, Aquarius, that seems unbearable for you. Now, because I see the Emperor as very Saturnian, that's why I said that it could be your energy, or you could be dealing with another Capricorn. Could be another Aries, could be a Taurus. Let's see what the action and advice is. We've got the King of Pentacles, which is usually my Taurus card. Nevertheless, it's an earth sign. Could be any earth sign. So, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is an earth sign. It's a business owner, someone who works very hard. Some of you could have been burning the candle at both ends, working very hard, or some of you haven't been working at all. Maybe that's why it could be that your finances have been drained, I'm going to say, dear Aquarius. Some of you have been working really hard, but maybe that work, maybe that chapter, maybe your job was lost and you're someone who is not happy about that. Okay, some of you may have been working for a big corporation and you may have been obviously let go of, as positions have been very few, especially with this pandemic that's been going on. But the action and advice has the King of Pentacles, which is good for finances. And I'm going to say, don't get stuck in your fear. Don't let, that shadow side of the devil overwhelm you. With the King of Pentacles, this could also be, the Emperor could have been the previous boss. King of Pentacles could be a new boss or a new position at work. Now, of course, this could be also a romantic partner. Let's see what the outcome is. And we've got the Taurus card again. Four of Pentacles is the Miser card. But at least, you've got the 3 and the 4. You're starting off slowly. Four of Pentacles is someone that's holding on for dear life. Holding on to your monies. Because maybe the future is uncertain. Let's see how the planetary alignments affect you. Do they help you or hinder you? We've got the Ace of Wands, which is a new creative project, a new chapter. 10 of Wands does break down to the Ace. We've got the 6 of Swords. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles. You've got nothing to fear where work is concerned. Some of you this may involve travel to get to work, or you may be moving towards something that's much more to a position where it's easier for you to find a job. Now, wands are very creative, so fire is life, remember. So Ace of Wands is a potential here. The thing is, the 6 of Swords is not an easy card. Now, I'm not reading reversals. So if this is a love connection, it could be at a distance, first of all. But also there could be 3 people here, because the 6 of Swords, if it was to be in the reverse, would say that you're stuck. Okay, and it can be very frustrating for you. Or that you're stuck in a conflictual position. If you are dealing with a chapter in your life that's been very limiting, you feel as though you've been karmically stuck, whether it's work, life in general, love, whatever it is. The promise is that at some point, the 6 of Swords means that you're going to be moving towards that 6, right? So you're coming from the 5 of Swords, remember, which can mean self-conflict as well. So you're holding yourself back, you're fearing, let's say, using your perception, your intelligence to get a good position. Now, 8 of Pentacles is the work card. It is my Virgo card. So it's all about the details. It's your daily routine. Let's see what else is coming through. We've got the World card. So this is a major ending, a major successful ending of a big cycle. Wow, and it comes through very suddenly, unexpectedly. There is an awakening here. There is a big shift that's going on for you. And it's coming even though you don't know it, okay? And some of you are very frightened, even though Aquarius, I mean, they don't mind change. You're fixed, yes. You're fixed, which means you're not so much about change, but remember that it's all about friendships. It's all about big groups and associations. Even though you're fixed, you are ruled by Uranus, which Uranus is sudden changes, okay? So if there's been no value in your life, where you've been residing, the connection you're with, your commitments, your work, whatever it is, there's a major and sudden change here that's going on. My candle went out, which says to me, obviously, this is a chapter. Something is going on where there is change. There is change happening for you. Let's see if we can light that up again. Let's see if this flame can relight. So let's see how long this will keep going. I think that this is something, dear Aquarius, that you've been putting work towards for nothing. So let's get a new candle. Okay, when there's no point in beating a dead horse. When a final chapter has come through, it's come through. That's what Spirit is saying. It's time to move on. Let's take the Karma Dharma card and see what's going on. What's going on for Aquarius, please, Spirit? So it's a love situation. We've got the Lovers here and we've got Gemini. Now we are going to be having eclipses in Gemini and in Sagittarius. So, and of course Gemini is a fellow air sign just like you. So the eclipses logically, Gemini is a new moon eclipse which will be happening on the 10th of June. But there's another eclipse just before it. So in the time of April, May, June, it is the time of eclipses where there's a massive ending. Obviously something is being eclipsed out of your life so that you could have a new beginning. The solar eclipse in Gemini is a new beginning, and some of you have got a choice between two. So Aquarius, we've got an earth sign and we've got an Aries or Taurus, or it could be another fire sign. The Emperor could also be another Aquarius. Let's take the Amethyst Lenormand by Veronica Trebini. I've got the link beneath if you're interested in this deck. We've got the Ring, which means commitments, marriage. It's the Ace of Wands, which you have here. We've got the King of Swords, and this is a number 3, which is the Empress. It's a very loving and nurturing energy. It also does speak of sexuality. The Lily, right? So some of you could be attracted to someone that could be a mother or someone that comes across as very motherly. King of Swords could also be a legal person. Now, this is your card logically. King of Swords, you are usually the King of Swords. Let's see what else comes after that. We've got the Clouds, King of Wands. So you're turning from the King of Swords into the King of Wands, which means you're going towards what you desire, right? So King of Wands is they're able to create, they take the initiative, they take charge. And with the clouds here, usually in other decks, we see the clouds and the sun in the background. So you have been going through a lot. Maybe you've even grown spiritually through these challenges. We've got the Ten of Swords here. So you are transitioning, you are moving over water. Okay, this is the ship, which means you are moving on. Some of you, this could also be world travel. Okay, or you could be moving towards someone that is at a distance to you. Someone maybe that lives close to water. What's beneath here? And we've got the Mountain. 8 of Wands. Some of you are flying through the air. Others of you are moving over water, sailing over water. We've got the mountain here, which is very Capricorn, very Saturnian, very much the devil. It's a 21, which can equal a 3. So again, the Empress, but it's a blockage. You are blocked. What it's saying is be smart, take the easy route, use your intelligent mind, dear Aquarius, and you are dealing with karma and a major cycle that's ending in your life. There's the Mother, 10 of Wands. The Mother is very much the Saturnian energy. 15 is the devil. Mother bear protects her cubs with her life. She's very sobering. You don't want to make her angry because to deal with the bear, you've got to take the position of the Emperor, take charge of your own life. Or if you are dealing with a female that is a mother, and I did speak about a mother, some of you, it's very hard to get close to this bear. You've got to grow. You know, I don't know how, in what other words I can say it. You need to grow to match, because this is someone who's got a very strong character, okay? And you've got to be strong enough to break this vicious cycle. And I feel with the bear, it's very much like the red tape for me. Anything to do with a person being in a position of power or needing to do things in a correct way, you know, doing things by the book. Yeah, because the bear sort of comes across as the law to me as well. So, dear Aquarius, let's take another layer, and then I'm going to take, before I take another layer, I'm going to take some Black Moon astrology cards, and then I will take some messages from Spirit to see what's going on for Aquarius. April, May, and June. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on with Aquarius? The next 3 months. We have Black Moon, Lilith, and Mystery. Now, I'm going to say Black Moon Lilith is not an easy energy, dear Aquarius. Black Moon Lilith was the divine, she was Adam's first wife. She's a divine feminine. It's like Venus in Scorpio. So there is some form of a mystery. Now when she would become a mother, they would take her newborn and kill her newborn in front of her eyes. So you can imagine how tough she is. Now this mother wanted equality. This divine feminine wanted to be equal, not beneath the divine masculine, not beneath Adam. So therefore she rebelled. She left Adam. So you may be dealing with a divine feminine energy, and this can be very psychologically challenging for you in this 3 months ahead. Okay. And it is a number 12, which is also Pisces. It does speak of sacrifices. Let's take one more for Aquarius. We've got South Node and life's debts. So you are dealing with some sort of a debt, something karmic that you need to shed from your life. Is it a nasty, vindictive, divine feminine, female, mother? What is it, dear Aquarius? Because you are dealing with something, a karmic chapter that you need to shed. The South Node is a number 42. It equals a 6, which is also the Lovers. So some of you are dealing with a karmic connection that you need to let go of. And it was karmic. You needed to receive lessons. And, well, usually in a karmic situation, both people that are taking part are receiving lessons, and they're also serving, well, they're being taught lessons, but also serving a lesson to the other person. So let's see what's going on. I just wanted to mention that the South Node is actually in Sagittarius. So that will also be the eclipse of the 26th of May, a full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. So, dear Aquarius, that's in your 11th house. for Sun and Rising Aquarius. That's your 11th house. And the new moon will be in your 5th house, the new moon eclipse, which will be on the 10th of June. That will be a solar eclipse, new moon in your 5th house. So you're ready to create something. Some of you are wanting to flirt. You're wanting to meet someone new. If you are deciding to move on towards a soulmate connection, a very powerful love connection. Now, some of you may be in a love triangle, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's take the Moonology Oracle. We have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. That will be happening in the time of Gemini. That's really interesting, right? June. What did I say? June? Full moon in Sagittarius. Oh my God, like that is the exact lunar eclipse that I was just talking about. 26th of May, but things can play out way sooner and later. That's a very important time. You will have to look at the bigger picture. If you've got a target, we've got the Sagittarian, we've got the bow and arrow. If you've got something that you are targeting your life towards, okay, it's saying that keep working towards that, okay? It's all about hitting that target and not missing. So remember that Sagittarius was a centaur, half man, half horse. So it does speak about healing. This is an open wound maybe that you're dealing with, Aquarius. Let's take one more. We have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. And that will be around your birthday. So full moon in Leo, again, an ending around the time of your birthday. You could be ending a cycle with a Leo. Okay, you've got 2 full moons here, Leo and Sagittarius, a lot of fire energy. It does speak of pride, so don't let pride get in your way. If you are interested in someone, you've got your eye on someone, don't let pride get in the way. Let's take another layer. Now, let's put the World card down, which is the general energy. Remember, we had the Tower here. I'm going to take one more layer of the Morgan Greer, and then I will take a 3rd layer with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Why do we have the 10 of Wands at the foundation, distant past, 7 of Wands? So you've been fighting up against something. You've been hitting a wall from the distant past. Could be around your home, your family. Something that you've been needing to work towards, and it's just been too hard for you. It's like chipping away at something and you're not getting anywhere. Let's look at that exactly. Chipping away at something, and what is hidden says that you're going to slowly start to expand. Keep chipping away. We've got the Ace of Swords, which says you will have clarity, success. Remember, this is a card of victory. Whatever you need to sever ties with, whoever you need to cut away from your life, the potential is here. Why do you have the Emperor in the recent past? We've got the Death card. The Death card is an ending, obviously. Maybe this is the ending of your limitations. Now, we know that the Emperor only shows his desire. He does not show his heart and what that holds. The Death card is also a card of sex, intimacy. So emotionally, you cannot crack this Emperor open. Maybe that's why. For those of you that have been dealing with someone that only showed their that sexual side to this connection, someone that did not let you in emotionally, because the Emperor wears that suit of armor. He minds his heart. The Emperor's gone through his own lessons. If someone is not willing to open up, then it's time for that to go from your life. Now, for those of you that you've been trying to crack this hard connection. You've been trying to get this nut crack open. If you're willing to do the work and willing to go through the, as I said, chipping away at something, trying to carve something into your life, it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy at all. Let's see why we've got the Page of Pentacles. For those of you that have been dealing with a vicious cycle, the devil, karmic cycle, the potential here is for it to leave you, to leave your life. We've got 2 cards, or 3. Wow. On the position of now, which will be when you're watching this video, dear Aquarius, we do have your card here. And we've got the Queen of Wands. That's really interesting. Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We also have a full moon in Leo. So you could be choosing between an earth sign, could it be, or a fire sign. It could be a Leo, of course. Now, Queen of Wands shows her desire as well, just like the Emperor does. But sometimes there can be a bit of competition between these two. And you've got the Two of Swords here. So you're studying something about you're needing to make a decision without having all the information here, remember. Remember that the Page of Pentacles is also a student. It could be a child. So this could be a mother that you're connected to, a partner, and you've got a child as well. Is that why you're in 2 minds about moving towards what you desire, your wishes? And remember the bear beneath here, which is a motherly figure. It's a 15, so that's what the karma could be, the connection with this Queen of Wands. Maybe you're feeling a sense of obligation, but it's too hard for you. You've been trying to look at the bigger picture, but I don't know that you'll be able to do that. Let's take the Devil. We've got that Two of Wands. The door opens. A choice is made. This is also, you're dealing with someone that could be at a distance to you. Remember that we've got someone here that we cannot see, so it could be a secretive sexual connection. And a hard choice to make. Let's see what the action and advice is, because we've got the King of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Swords, which does speak of someone being quite sneaky. If you've been dealing with an earth sign, maybe they've done something behind your back. Okay, now King of Pentacles is usually someone very dependable, someone very intelligent, very someone that maybe, again, could be the same person for some of you, could be someone that's not speaking about how they feel. So their emotional side, they're looking out for themselves, as they're scared that you may steal away with their heart. So as I was saying, let's just restart my camera and let's go on to why do we have the Seven of Swords with that King of Pentacles? You've either been dealing with an earth sign that has been quite sneaky, okay, or someone's stashing away money here. Let's have a look at that Four of Pentacles, which is the outcome. Wow. We've got the Love card, you know, the Sun card, Leo again, I'm going to say. And this looks like a soulmate card. As you could see, they're looking straight into each other's eyes. And we know that Leo is also very creative. It's got a very, it's very much about birthing something. And we've had a lot about someone being motherly, a mother. Remember that Leo is children as well as the mother that gives birth to the children. So the Sun card speaks of clarity. It speaks of flirtation, happiness. So this could be a connection that you've been holding on to for quite some time. Now, someone, of course, hasn't been open with their feelings, as I'm going to say it again. The Four of Pentacles is my Taurus card, which says this person, Taurus, they feel, but they're very, well, the energy of Taurus I'm speaking of, which Aquarius, obviously, what you share with Taurus is that you're fixed and so are they. But Taurus is very much about their money. Remember, they're ruled by Venus. So that's why I say it's the Taurus energy for me. So if there's been no value in something, you wouldn't hold on to it for so long. Now, if there's been no sharing, there's been no caring in your home. Remember, it's a 4. But I do see the Sun as flirtation, love, and a very strong romance. Being able to create something that will provide you, as long as you don't have the the miser thoughts that you're not good enough for this connection. You need to be open, just like Leo is. Let's take a card on this 8 of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Cups. So it says that the work that will be done will bring celebration. If this is actual work or wherever you're moving to, and you're willing to work on something, is it a relationship? Then there will be reconciliation. 3 of Cups, again. 3 of Cups can also mean, it can mean 3 people. Let's have a look at the World card. Spirit is helping you come into fun times. Leo is also fun. I feel for some of you it's just been too serious. It's time to sort of spread your wings and have some fun. Let's see what that World card is all about. We've got the King of Cups. Someone ready and open for love. The King of Cups is not scared to share their emotions. Okay? And we have the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom here. How I see this card is there is a completion point. You can't go further than the 10. It restarts to the Ace. But there is a big X on this, which can mean secrecy or finito, gone. This could be a secret connection. They're hiding behind a door. But this could also be the ending of a family situation. That's how I see this. Okay, and also something secretive to do with money. Money and love connected. We've got the Fool card, so the potential for that leap of faith into the unknown, world travel, taking that chance, that risk is here. Let's take another layer and see what's going on. But before I take the third layer, I'm going to take a Wisdom of the Oracle for Aquarius, please, Spirit. Wisdom of the Oracle. What's going on with Aquarius? April, May, and June. So just twisting the cards, and I will shuffle. See if the card comes out in the reverse. I will read the reversed interpretation. If it's in the upright, I will read it in the upright. So please, Spirit, can I have your guidance for Aquarius? April, May, June. April, May, and June, roughly, or the next 3 months. For Aquarius, please, Archangels, Aquarius, what do they need to know? Please guide. Wow. Okay, I'm going to take the top card. We did drop a few, but I'm only going to take the top card. And it's in the reverse, and it says Deep Knowing. It's a number 43. Deep Knowing says trust your intuition. And I will read the reversed interpretation, which obviously says you haven't been listening to your higher self, but also, not only that, something could come to the surface that's going to freak you out, that you're going to be shocked with. That's what I feel that means. Let's also take a Universal Love Oracle. So some of you are in between worlds where love is concerned. For Aquarius, please, Spirit. Thank you. April, May, and June. Thanks. We have sacred union. Wow, Aquarius. Sacred union. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Let's quickly read from the booklet. A touch, word, or glance reveals your beloved. A current friendship may blossom into something more. An everyday connection transforms into a physical and or spiritual relationship. With the blessing of the divine, love becomes all-embracing. This is your season of love, a time for romance and happiness. Honor yourself and all your relationships by celebrating their divinity. Raise up and care for your friendships, unions, and partnerships as your most precious treasures. And it's interesting, dear Aquarius, you do rule the 11th house, so this is your message. 11th house is the house of friendships. Okay? You are a beautiful soul. Look within and you will see it. There is a pearl in your heart. Close your eyes and feel it. Within each other you discover love's infinite spiritual realm. In union with the divine you can come to know the greatest love of all. And a sacred union, of course, is, a communion with a spirit and with the divine. So through this hardship, through this challenging karmic situation that you've been going through, this mystery, we've got deep knowing in the reverse. So we're going to read that now. Obviously, something will come to light for you. Let's have a look at number 43, which does equal 7. 7 is the Chariot. So let's read the reversed message. And it says, you are in empathy overload and need to get grounded again. So tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive. You're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals a time for a recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries. Take a salt bath. Empty your mind and get back to you. It's not a time to be too open. Soon enough you can let your guard down. Right now you need self-care and self-love. It's time to say no thank you to anyone in your life who exhausts you. Won't that feel good? So I want to also read just a little bit, because the card in the upright speaks of intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy and hypersensitivity. So that's why the reverse card says that you are just too overloaded with that. And sometimes you need to take a step back and just try and see things from a different viewpoint, okay? So let's see. Let's take another layer here. Why do we have the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Wands? We've got the Page of Swords, Gemini energy again. I do feel that this is more about not being on the same page, like where logic is concerned, because Gemini is all about logic. It's the left brain. And I just get this stance of you, Aquarius, sort of being, you're sort of safeguarding yourself. I mean, you're taking a stance of, you're ready to just take charge and speak your truth. Doesn't matter how much it hurts, but I feel you're very wired, I feel, in the distant past and in your home setting. Let's see why we've got the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles in the hidden. We've got the Tower, and the Tower is a major shift, an awakening, difficult. We've got the Queen of Cups, so this is a sacred union where two people are connected, two hearts come in union. King of Cups is up here, Queen of Cups is here. And we know that the Tower means there's a sudden shift, that Spirit brings this shift if you haven't been able to bring it. Okay? So someone, it usually shows people falling out of the Tower, or someone's falling out of this equation. Let's have a look at the Emperor and the Death card. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is something long-standing, long-term, maybe even a new beginning. Dear Aquarius, if you are the Emperor, your life's been going through a major overhaul. Now, again, someone's been stashing money away here with a Death card. The Death card is money. Scorpio. It's the house of money coming from others. So some of you may be also where money is concerned, or a position. This is a beautiful, it's an ace. So there is a potential for a new job or a restart or a change of position here with the Emperor, I'm going to say. Let's have a look at the now position. So we've got the Page of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Star, and the Queen of Wands. We've got the Knight of Cups. So there is an offer on the table here. There is romance. Remember that the Knight of Cups is not someone that's certain about moving forward. He can get cold feet. And as we see the reading, I mean, this is the now position. What comes after it is fear and the door opening. Maybe because someone's from a different area, or this is a very sexual connection. It hasn't taken off romantically. Remember that we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And here in the now, as you're watching this, it's the Knight of Cups. So let's see what comes after with the Devil and the Two of Wands. We've got the Fool. So someone's willing to take a risk. Take that journey. Connect. To discover if this is not only a sexual connection, but if there's heart there as well, I'm going to say. And this could be in the time of Aries, right? Let's see what the action and advice is. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. We've got the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is someone that's unloved, or their finances are challenged, or their beliefs are challenged, or this is a connection that is, I mean, it's not accepted by people around, or maybe you come from different areas of the world and therefore your beliefs are different. That's where you could be lacking. But both people here, this is a love connection. Both people, and we've got Six Pentacles here. Both people want to have equal giving and receiving, and whatever is standing in the way of that, you're going to have to be smart about doing this. Remember, when there is a five, we mean the fives always say that there is a change coming through. A change, why? Because someone has been open that they feel unloved where they're at, or that they feel loved and then they're not, wow, I'm stuttering, they're not communicating it, right? Now, maybe even finances have been in the way, but someone's been trying to be smart. Maybe someone's trying to get away from not paying monies out that are due to be paid out. Remember, Six of Pentacles. Or this is saying that where someone was not equally doing the work, now they're ready to do the work and to be generous and meet you halfway. Let's have a look. We've got the Four of Pentacles and the Sun card. We've got the Six of Pentacles, which I was just talking about. Love to see that. So justice will come through. Balance will come through. Someone is due to pay or to give more, whatever it is that they're giving. Are they working more towards a connection? Are they loving more towards a connection? What is it? let's have a look at the divine position here, the position of spirit. So we've got the Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. We have that Page of Wands. Someone's ready to take that risk, take that journey, send out that message. We've got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus. It's also commitments. It's doing things. I mean, they're ready to take that risk and move away from restrictions or break away from traditions or the way things have been done. Someone's willing to take a risk. They want a commitment. And they want another chance at happiness or in marriage. And we've got the Hermit, Virgo, Taurus, Aries. And the Hermit is someone that's looking for the light. Also, this is a very strong spiritual connection. There's no doubt about that. As the Hermit is trying to see the light. What comes after the Hermit is that Wheel of Fate. So it's all about timing. It's all about distance, physical distance as well. But it's also about spiritual growth. Now, of course, the Hermit could also be an advisor, spiritual healer. This could be a priest as well, that someone is seeing. Maybe even a detective. I mean, the Hermit, Virgo, can be a really good detective. Or this person is checking you out if there's been no communication, no interaction. Okay? What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Seven of Pentacles, a bit of a being stuck energy. Let's look at that King of Cups and the World card, which is the general energy. And we've got the Empress here. So there is love. The seed is growing. This is Venus, remember? We've got the Emperor and the Empress. Interesting. So we've got strong Venus energies here. Now this is Taurus. This is Libra. Can also be Aries. Could be the season of Aries. But remember that she's the pinnacle of love. I was talking about a mother all along. There she is. The bear. The karmic situation. The growth that needed to happen. The ending. Those doing things by the book. Remember, we've got the Tower. They're very similar to the bear. Very similar indeed. So, just generally speaking, Aquarius, it hasn't been easy. Not at all. I can see that. But as you close up this cycle and you're open to love, or you're open to create something, the fact that we've got the Empress here is very positive indeed. This could be a person, someone that you see as your Empress, or if you are creating something, you're on the right path. Let's have a look at this Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Pentacles, which was also here. So 10 and 3 of Pentacles, that's 13 Pentacles. That's Scorpio, that's the Death card. And obviously 13 could also break down to a 4. It adds up to a 4, which means there could be an ending in your home, in your foundation, because there is a sacred union here that was trying to come through. Okay? Something needs to end. Now, what I'd like to do is I'm going to take some of my handwritten love messages. I just want to take one card on the full card, which is right there. We've got the Six of Wands, so you can be successful by putting in the effort, by taking that leap of faith, right? And trusting that Spirit will hold you as you jump off that cliff, right? Spirit will be there to hold you and take care of you. So in the hidden position, we've got the Queen of Cups. You're showing up as the King of Cups here, and you've got a lot of love that's coming to you. Remember, we've got the card of transition, 10 of Swords. You need to move away from any troubles. You need to sever ties if there's been no passion in your commitment, right? You're dealing with karma. Black Moon Lilith can be very psychically challenging for you, but you need to shed. Spirit is pushing you to shed that dead weight, to get rid of any karma that something that feels very comfortable. You need to get uncomfortable, Aquarius. That's what you need to do. And then you will receive what it is you are meant to receive here. All right? So I think I've covered my tracks for you, Aquarius. That's the information that I can give you. Two of Swords. Yeah, you are stuck. You need to take action. Make the decision. Make your choice. And go for what your heart wants. Okay? And if you don't do that, Spirit will come through. You've got the Tower here. And it will be even harder then. So trust your intuition always. And know that Spirit only wants what's best for you. Dear Aquarius, I want to thank you so much for your support. If you're on Patreon supporting this channel, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know that it's we're giving free readings away every month. Nevertheless, you get a lot more for your money through Patreon. And I want to thank those of you that are willing to support me and this channel. Also, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting always, dear Aquarius. I want to wish you well. Remember, it said, look at the bigger picture. Okay? Don't be in the Virgo energy. Have that open, wider look. You are shown as the eagle, okay, in the tarot, which says you've got that 2020 vision, that open perspective of what is going down in this 3D realm. So use that. Don't get stuck on those little details. All right. Thank you so much, my darlings, Aquarius. Love you lots, and I will be back with more. Talk to you soon.